Tonight, graves have been disturbed. There's ghosts on the payroll. Cars get judged harder than your spark profile, and one local hero proves you don't need a cape to fight some grime. Just a questionable sense of balance. Los Santos is still spinning thanks to all them shenanigans by Mr. Hawkins. But we managed to stay upright, especially here at Weasel News. Mostly. My name is Paddy Lambay, and if the teleprompter bursts into flames tonight, well, that's just Carl, wreaking havoc as he usually does. This is Last Week Tonight. Nothing says a peaceful evening like moonlight, crickets, and two fellers in top hats digging up your grandmother. Last week, local cemetery staff made a chilling discovery. The shovels were going missing, and they weren't the only ones putting people in the ground. Authorities are now investigating a string of graveyard disturbances. Were they after your valuables? Were they searching for ritual components? Or just some really committed gats? The lights have been flickering. Coffee has been floating. Buster has been screaming into a mug for some reason. This week, paranormal activity has broken out inside the Weasel News headquarters, and not just in the finance department. Multiple staff have reported strange occurrences, such as papers flying around, cold spots, a teleprompter writing things that we definitely didn't script, a shit yeti walking through the hallway. Were we hacked? Or are we just haunted? We're going to go over some live footage. We got some ghost hunters in action in the building just a couple of days ago. And they seem to have made contact with a spirit named Carl, who apparently died from unpaid labor working on our vans. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm getting word from Lou right now. That is not correct. His name was actually Maurice.
Rufus and Loretta from Paranormal Investigations has just helped us out here at Weasel News, folks. You've heard it here. We have a shit yeti that has followed Lou from the tunnels and a talk show host who is seeking revenge.
Those very same ghost hunters bring us to our very special ad read for this week, as we have a spectral sweep brought to you by Rufus and Loretta's ghost busting and duct cleaning combination business. Whether it's a full-on demonic haunting, your boss goes crazy, or just an emotionally intense Roomba, Rufus and Loretta had the gear, the grit, and the garlic-scented candles to banish your spiritual freeloaders. Big thanks to them for clearing out our newsroom of Maurice. Redley's relocating him to the HR department where I don't go.
Protect us, Loretta.
Please, Loretta.
Protect us from this ghost, Loretta.
Now. That feels better.
We follow this up with a trip down memory lane as we head over to Buster Watson for this week's weather. Currently knee-deep in a puddle and unsure if that is rain or tears. Buster, are you reliving your hostage situation again? Normally, this is where Buster Watson appears with his patented 4-day forecast in an oversized umbrella and a 20% chance of yelling at a cloud or some shit. Unfortunately, Buster Watson is currently trapped inside of a porta potty halfway up Mount Chiliad after following a storm front with some ambition. So we're going to improvise today. Starting off, this Monday coming up, we got light showers. By showers, I just mean, your cousin's kiddie pool exploding on the freeway, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Tuesday, we got a little bit more rain, most a little bit more fashionable, if you will. Wind gusts up to 20 miles an hour, and if, you're standing on the back of a train, probably closer to 60. Wednesday through Friday is going to be the same saggy mess as it always is. You better bring a raincoat or fashion a poncho out of some traffic cones or something. I saw some fella down south side wearing one of them the other day. It's good. It's a good way to keep rain out of your face, I'm telling you. Saturday's looking pretty spicy with a 60% chance of fog and a 100% chance someone's going to blame it on the government. And Sunday, Yes, Sunday. Forecast says that there's going to be some rain, but don't be fooled. That's just meteorologist speak for you might want to go build a boat. Okay. In summary, it's wet, it's wild, and just blame Buster. All right, Patty, back to you. I tell you though, one thing, that weather will not ruin this vibe, and this vibe is brought to you by Mob Records, dropping heat straight out the underground and into your questionable playlist as we have PIMP featuring Freedom Bills hitting the airwaves right now. Well, it already happened. It happened on the 9th. So if you haven't already seen it, make sure you go check it out. Be on the lookout for this new artist collab, as these folks are releasing tracks hotter than Hawkins' Getaway Car. Available now wherever digital sounds are typically pirated in a location near you. It's been a spicy run for them tow truckers, I tell you what. Once a symbol of slightly inconvenient help is now a tool of terror. This week, multiple vehicle recovery units exploded in what authorities believe is the latest move by the enigmatic puppet master. Sources say there were notes left at the scenes reading, "You pulled the strings, I cut the cables." That's real subtle, fella. By God. Citywide investigations are still underway for the location of Albert Hawkins and his puppet master, but meanwhile, Buster is avoiding tow zones entirely and parking exclusively in fountains. We got Emma and Jasper down at the scene.
They tell me, don't go back to your depot. I'm like, why am I not going back to my depot? They say, we got reports of suspicious activity over there during an active protest when me and all of my workers were at PD. So my belief is PD has been planting bombs in my building, and as of now, 2 bombs have gone off.
If only we had a superhero to protect us from these explosions. Look up in the sky. Is that a bird? No, boy. I think that might be a seagull. Wait, that is a bird. Or is it a plane? Nope. It's a woman in homemade spandex dropping off a high rise. Local vigilante, identity unknown, recruited by the LSPD to save a stranded man atop a local high rise. This individual attempted what she called a heroic descent from the rooftop. The landing, however, not graceful, but effective. She got up there, threw a peace sign, and limped away shouting, "Justice never dies," and truly, the hero we tolerate.
This is Buster Watson here, actually behind the Weasel News parking lot, where we caught wind of a local superhero doing something crazy, actually diving off of a building to get some sort of sick homeless kid to safety. As she lunged in, she came out of nowhere. Someone did catch it on video. Holy shit. Can I help you?
Hi.
I believe this is actually the woman right here.
Yes,
Ma'am,
it is indeed, sir.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Selena Olsen, local superhero for men, women, kids, you know, penguins and raccoons. Yeah.
Okay, did you see, I saw the rumor was a homeless person. Did this homeless person happen to have like a raccoon or something?
Oh, no. So the person that was trapped on the roof was actually just a normal man. But he was trapped there, about to starve. So I had to bring him some food and get him safely down from there. And the way that I saw it was that the police were putting out a birdie, post and saying that they needed serious help. They needed someone with a helicopter license to get this man safely down from there. And that's where I came in and I contacted the police right off the bat.
Okay, so let's talk about when you actually hit the ground from such a high spot and you just seemingly bounced.
Yeah, so I kind of bounced a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I had a broken finger, broken leg, almost broken nose, but my face was luckily intact, a broken little toe, and a broken rib. But the lovely EMS that was working there, being prepared for anything happening, was there to help me out, and they saved my life. And to me, the most important thing was that the sir that was trapped on the roof, his name was Avery, that he would get safely down and back to his family and friends.
All right, that's great to hear. And great job to the EMS for jumping in so quickly.
Absolutely. They were outstanding.
All right, is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
Yes, so it was a great cooperation with LSPD, especially Officer Biggins. He's a really, really nice cop. And he trusted me along with Adam. I don't know the other guy. But yeah, they trusted me to get this done. And I proved them, that I could do it. So luckily the guy came down flying perfectly with his parachute from the roof as soon as I got to him. And then unfortunately my parachute didn't work as well. So it had a defect. And yeah. But again, his safety was way more important to me than my own safety.
All right, hero of the people. Also, shout out to Officer Biggins and quote the other guy.
Yes.
This has been Buster Watson for Weasel News.
Well, that, dear viewers, is what we calls a slow week in Los Santos. From haunted headlines to explosive towing trains, the city continues to ask the tough questions. Like, who keeps digging up Nana? And can spandex actually stop growing? As always, thank you for spending your questionable decision-making time with us. I'm Paddy Lambay. This has been Last Week Tonight. And remember, if you're gonna fight evil, wear a helmet. Good night, stay safe, and for the love of Carl, stop parking in the fountains.
Quiet on the set.
We don't have a crew here, never mind.
That's so cool when they say that stuff.
And action.
Oh man, long shift today, don't it? I know, it was crazy saving them 14 women from the aliens. Yeah, well, someone's got to do it. Real tough day on the beat.